Okay, I wanted to review the markets here. Tuesday, February 5th. Not a whole lot going on in crude today. Most of the action was done overnight. You can see here we're looking at this area right here. Crude sold off down to the 95.90 area and an overnight rallied from 95.90 to 97.10 in or around that area. And beyond that, there hasn't been a whole lot of activity in crude. To look at the market profile, this is the gold market profile. Let's get it go. Okay, here we go. You can see overnight it did have a nice signal to buy at the low of the value area. I don't take overnight trades, so it wasn't something I got on, but you can see that worked nicely. And now I just been looking at the gold a little bit because gold is actually moving a little bit. It's here's the gold chart here. It moved up. It's been a Z type of trade, but it moved up overnight, then sold off up, and now it's selling off again. And the areas of interest that I see in gold on the market profile are the 1663 area, nice volume area this morning. It already hit that 1674, which is a nice support. I'll show you. I'll pull this over so you can see it as we're talking profile. But the 1674 area, it's going to be tough to get this with that. But 1674 right here, you see it was a nice area to get in and rally that up to 1676 for a scalp. And then it hit the brakes at 1670 almost to the T, which there wasn't a whole lot from what I could see on the market profile at 1670, other than there's some nice volume there, and it finally fully cleared this area. But I think the next area, if it's going down, it would be a nice little trade on the 1663 area, and it might find congestion in the 1665. So if you trade multiple contracts, you could start to pick up some here and then get your max position on down there. Equity markets are doing well. This is a 4-hour chart, so it looks a little odd, but this is today's action right here, and we basically are crawling back to what we took yesterday. Yesterday was pretty much a trend down day, but if you look, you got a Z trade over the past week or so on the ES. So that's what's happening. I don't see anything happening in crude right now. Like I said, most of the move was done overnight. And see if we can pull up crude. I know I had said this is the overnight action. If this thing starts to move, see, it's tough because it's right in the middle of this range. If it starts to move down, then maybe you have 96.82 right now. So if it starts to move down, you have some good support down here, 95.52, which is pretty far away. I mean, that's a heck of a move for crude. 96.33s look a little interesting, but at this particular level, I don't really see any interest for me. If it starts to move up, you could get a sell around 98. So that's what I'm looking at. Primarily focusing on the profile right now, just because it seems like a pretty range-bound market. Now gold's starting to fall a little bit here. We're getting a nice move down on gold. Let's see how that looks on the profile. Yeah, gold's starting to hit those areas I was telling you about, and I would think this should stop right around here if it can get there on this push. It might not get there on this push, but it is continuing to push down. I'm gonna add a contract on here. We're gonna buy market. Did it pop? Yeah, no, it didn't. Okay, so we're buying there. Buy a few contracts in this area, and then, like I said, because there's some congestion in here, I think you might get a little support in this area before it could potentially flush out. It really wants to get this volume right here. That's where the real magnet is. I mean, you can see that it's been there for a while. So I don't think this is done falling, but we might catch a bounce on it around this area, just like a little quick trade here, or we're just going to add more contracts as it gets down to this area there. But gold's moving. It's the only thing that's moving right now, so I'm trying to trade what's moving, so to speak. And that's pretty much it, guys. If I see anything else, I will update you on the crude or any other markets.